Guys, thanks for joining me on this challenge, where we try to play hardcore survival with mods that make the mechanics much harder. The rules of the challenge are that I'm not allowed to look into anything about the mods. No googling, no wikis, nothing outside of Minecraft. I've never played this mod pack before and have no experience with the mods. Just jump right in and trying to survive. You can see here I tried Valhalsia 3, it locked up. That was the first time I tried to play and it didn't work out. So, follow along with me and let's see how far we can get. After Valhalsia locked up, I decided to go with Monsters and Mineshafts mod pack. Fair warning, if you try this mod pack, you're going to have long load times. I sped this up. Jumping right in, you just start punching trees, but things get a little weird. That tree just regrow. I also notice I have a strange accessory slot in my inventory. Not quite sure what that's for yet. Okay, I see what the tree's doing now. Now that I've got some wood in my inventory, it's time to go exploring. This Enderman's standing there being a creeper on me, but I figured I could not look at him and move on with my life. I ignore that the whispering's getting louder and decide instead to take in the sights. There's a weird structure out there. And then that happens. He shook me so bad I moved my screen on OBS. You can see me here correct it. Well, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Leave a like and subscribe and tell me if you want to see more of this in the comments below. Just kidding. Do a challenge, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Okay, attempt 2. With my lesson learned about trees and creepers, I start immediately gathering wood to make some tools. At this point I have no idea why I have to kill a pillager, but it looks like it's on my to-do list. As I'm exploring around, I find this place and think to myself, hey, the water should at least grief some of the mobs, right? So I get to work digging out a hole. Now it's back outside to get some coal for my starter torches, when out of nowhere this thing jumps me. I have no idea what it is, so I run inside my base, go to peek outside, and there he is. I have no sword at this point, so I quickly make a sword and then go back in after him. Yeah, you like that guy? There's some odd leveling up mechanic that restores your health, so I'll have to keep that in mind. With the base done, I figure it's time to go outside. While exploring only about 30 blocks away from my base, I find this creepy graveyard. That's not scary. So, going against all horror movie logic, I decide to check it out anyway. And I get jumped by a ghost. Of course. He wasn't that bad, so let's look in this chest again anyway. This guy hits a lot harder though, so it's time to run away. He's onto our games though and follows us. He never even stood a chance. Going back outside, I find this mysterious nest. I have no idea how to use it, so with all things I don't understand, I just end up breaking it. After seeing how hard we're getting hit, I realize we're going to need more food, so I make a farm. While those are growing, I decide to go get some fish in the water. The tooltip for these fish said light snack, and boy, it was not kidding. These things are terrible. Is that a freaking dragon? I finally find something that's a little bit familiar. I don't know why this guy's acting so weird to us, though. Why is this guy shooting at us? All I did was take a little bit of bread, buddy. You don't have to shoot me. It's okay, we can be friends. Shields really do not block in this mod pack. As soon as the other guard joins in, I realize it's time for us to leave. No, 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 please don't. Please don't. Bob and weave, baby, bob and weave. I still don't know why they were shooting at us, but it's a good thing we have all this bread to eat that we stole. After too many adrenaline spikes, I decided it's time to do a little bit of landscaping around the base so we can put torches down and stop the monsters from spawning in. I also decided we should plug up this water because we're not using this one. Using the last of our bread, I decided to go mining. Find out the hard way that mining actually starves you in this game, and I barely make it up to the top and am able to eat some turkey before I die. Day 2's finally here, and I decide we should probably have a wall around our base. While peacefully building my own wall, I get attacked by a dragon fruit drake. This thing wasn't too hard, but he kind of scared me when I was building the wall. It's kind of funny how they explode into a million pieces. Okay, back to the wall. After walling off our whole base, I decided it's time to go see if we can mine not so far down and maybe it won't starve us. Find these weird crystals and decide to harvest them. We unlock the horseshoe trinket, which apparently lets us jump over one block without having to jump, which is kind of useful. I gotta tell you, finding your way back out of these caves is much harder than finding your way out of vanilla caves. After getting back to the top, we unlock another trinket slot. This one's Slingshot. It deals more knockback when hitting enemies, so we're definitely taking that. I present to you a bed. That is going to be really nice since we don't have the ability to go mining. We're also able to get enough iron to make a full iron armor set. I still have no idea what this is or this. Day 3 was entirely spent expanding the farm. Day 4 rolls around and that pillager is ours. It was actually kind of a hard battle because the shield doesn't seem to block. You see it here, it blocks one time, but I can't get it to work any of the other times. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or if it's just an RNG chance, but either way, we end up getting them. We get a strange book in our inventory, and on our way out, I decide to steal all this food because we really need food. I can't believe these pillagers are so dumb just leaving their food out like this. Like, what the heck even is this thing? Back at base, I crack open the book, and lo and behold, something we already found out the hard way. According to the next page, it's a good thing that other guard jumped us when he did. This book also tells us what we have to do next. Looks like we have to wipe out some pillagers. Storage upgrades are always nice. Ran across a plague doctor I can't interact with. Dragon fruit drake used tail whip. It was ineffective. In all seriousness though, the way these guys explode is pretty satisfying. I mean, look at that, chunks everywhere. Back at the base, safe and sound, time to sleep, or so I thought. Thinking this was the end for us, I ended up hitting escape. I don't know what I thought that would do. But fortunately he dies from suffocation damage. Whew, that's a close one. I go outside to double check, make sure it was night, thinking maybe I slept too early and that's why that thing popped out. Well guys, that'll be all for this week. Please leave a like or comment down below to let me know you guys want to see more of these type of videos. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. That's pretty awesome. And I'll see you next time.